Hi everyone. So I recently got a request about what type of poses that are good to do before going to bed. And so I've put together just a brief little flow, and you can take as long as you want in any of the poses, but for the sake of this I'm just going to do about 5 breaths per pose. And I think that this little sequence works well, for me anyways, right before going to bed. So we're going to actually start in kneeling. So for kneeling here, you're going to just root down through your sit bones, extend upwards through the top of your skull. And just take a couple minutes. You can do hands on knees or hands at your side. And just notice your breath. You can have your eyes closed because it's pre-bed flow after all. So. On your next inhale, try to just deepen your breath. Bring it all the way down to the bottom of your stomach, fully expanding stomach, then lungs, and fill up your throat all the way to your mouth. So the top of that inhale, hold it for a second or two, and exhale. Deep inhale again. And exhale. What helps me to keep my breath even and steady is to kind of count. So I might do 6 seconds, inhale, hold for 2 seconds, exhale, hold for 2 seconds, etc. So let's just do 2 more rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, we're going to raise arms up, still rooting through your sit bones. Exhale, twist. Hand can reach to the bed behind you on your lower back, maybe even curve around here if that feels good. And with your right arm, just leveraging against the outside of your left knee. Don't feel the need to pull your head too much. Just keep it kind of right in line with your spine where it's at. So you might be curved more on a different part of your body. Your head might not be the item that's twisted most deeply. On every inhale, think of lengthening upwards, and every exhale, you're twisting more deeply. Stay here for about 2 more breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Your next inhale, come back to center, arms overhead, and exhale, go down. And instantly just sink into that inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist routine. Next, inhale back to center. Exhale. We're going to come to cat-cow. I'm just going to do a few rounds of breath here. So inhale, exhale, arch, inhale. And as we're doing cat-cow, I just want to point out the irony of my cat, who's named Cow, being here with me throughout this. That's an English major sort of joke, but I hope you appreciate it as well. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, come back to a neutral spine. We're just going to do inhale up, exhale down, other side, inhale up, exhale down. One more time, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. From here we're going to go into child's pose, so knees wide, toes together. You have to move your cow-cat out of the way. He wants to play right now. He's not ready for bed. And just reach forward, let yourself sink into this, your stomach hanging heavy, your chest hanging heavy, and your head released completely. Really focus on that deep 3-part breathing here, where you're doing stomach, lungs, throat, and exhaling in reverse. And come up out of that on your next inhale. Rising. We're going to move into supine butterfly. So you'll be on your back. Oh, hi. Twisty wanted to join too. So you're going to pull your feet in close to you. You might want to do a preliminary stretch here, just leaning forward. And then go ahead and come to your back. I really like doing cactus arms with this one. Just going to stay here for a couple breaths. And just relax. Check in with your arms if they're tensed in any way. Breathe deeply. Feel that breath go all the way to your sacrum. And then exhale back out. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can consider putting some pillows underneath the sides of your legs. Oh my gosh, please knock it off. Boys, quit it. Sorry about that. On your next inhale, you're going to inhale your legs up into your chest. You can roll a little bit, feel your lower back, getting a little massage. You're going to put them quite wide. All right, so outside of your hips, and just drop to one side. Take an inhale and an exhale. And then we're going to go to the other side, just windshield wipers over. Inhale, exhale. We're going to move into a supine twist, so grab one leg. You can either put the other leg straight or you can curve it up around, whatever your body feels best doing. Kind of pull that lower hip over to keep your back in line, and just take a couple breaths here. You can kind of feel your hip pulling away from you. Here, try to keep both shoulders on the ground. See if this knee can meet the ground. If not, if it's up here, that's fine. Take one more inhale here. Filling up entirely, and then exhale slowly. Inhale, legs to center. Exhale, we're just reversing that. Scooting your lower hip out. One more inhale, deep inhale. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, legs to center. Depending on where you're at, you might roll up. From here, we're going to move into our ending pose, which will be having our legs up the wall or up your headboard, whatever works for you. You can do it in butterfly legs, you can do it just straight legged, whatever feels best. I'm going to suggest you have one hand on your stomach and one hand on your heart here and just really relax. Shoulder blades rolled under slightly. And just feel your breath throughout this pose. Just let yourself stay here for as long as you want. This is such a restorative pose and it's just so relaxing to your body. Your heart doesn't have to keep up nearly as much. So go ahead, find a place where that works for you. Maybe you have to get off your bed to do that, wherever works. And stay here as long as feels good to you. Relaxing facial muscles, jaw, eyes, any tension that you might have stored up anywhere.